Elite U.S. Marines have arrived secretly in Kenya ahead of tomorrow's demonstration. This is after Raila's 14-day ultimatum to Ruto to lower the cost of living, which ends today. Is Ruto fearing Raila's demos? You see, demonstrations in Kenya can be a common occurrence and are often used as a form of peaceful protest to express grievances or call for change. While many demonstrations in Kenya are peaceful and well-organized, some can turn violent or lead to clashes with law enforcement or counter-protesters. In recent years, demonstrations in Kenya have been largely peaceful, with the exception of some isolated incidents of violence. Why am I saying this? Elite U.S. Marines have arrived in Kenya, and what we know as of now, they are men on a mission. Should Raila be worried? In case you don't know, Elite U.S. Marines, also known as the United States Marine Corps Special Operations Command, are highly experienced and skilled special operations forces within the U.S. Marine Corps. MARSOC is tasked with conducting special operations missions in support of national security objectives. MARSOC operators are highly trained and experienced Marines who have undergone rigorous selection and training processes to earn their place within the elite unit. Overall, MARSOC operators are highly experienced and skilled special operations forces who play a critical role in supporting national security objectives and conducting complex missions around the world. With that said, let me tell you what the government is planning. Welcome back to Storytelling Recap. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel. I promise you will have the best videos and I will make them interesting for you to watch and learn. This is your go-to channel and life experiences video, marriages and all upcoming news. Please subscribe. Thank you who have done that. Now, let's continue. AZIMIO leader Raila Odinga reminded President William Ruto that he has until Wednesday midnight to respond to their grievances which were issued at Jivanji Gardens in Nairobi. Speaking on Tuesday, Raila said that failure to honor the demands, AZIMIO will proceed with mass action on Thursday. We want you to wait for the time. The deadline is tomorrow, meaning Wednesday at midnight. So you will hear from us on Thursday, he said. Raila on February 22 gave the Ruto administration a 14-day ultimatum to address his concerns about the high cost of living, electoral injustice, and skewed sharing of state jobs. Raila had asked his supporters to stand firm, saying upon the expiry, street protests will begin if Ruto fails to heed the demands. Last week, Raila spelled out 3 demands the president should meet for them to have any talks. Raila said Ruto must first agree to open the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission servers. He went on to say that the head of state should also stop the ongoing recruitment of the IEBC commissioners. The former prime minister added that Ruto must ensure the cost of living comes down because Kenyans are suffering. The opposition chief has been leading a series of anti-government rallies countrywide. Raila has held anti-government rallies in Kamukunji, Jacaranda and Jivanji Gardens in Nairobi. He has also held rallies in Machakos, Kisumu, Busia, Kisii and Kakamega. Despite the rallies, Ruto said he will remain unshaken and continue serving Kenyans. But now, the U.S. Marines have arrived. MARSOC operators are highly trained and experienced Marines who have undergone rigorous selection and training processes to earn their place within the elite unit. The selection process for MARSOC is highly competitive and includes physical and mental evaluations, as well as assessments of individual skills and abilities. Once selected, MARSOC operators undergo a comprehensive training program that includes advanced skills such as language training, combat marksmanship, tactical driving, and other specialized skills necessary for conducting special operations missions. MARSOC operators also train alongside other U.S. Special Operations Forces and international partners to enhance their interoperability and readiness for a wide range of missions. In addition to their specialized training, MARSOC operators typically have extensive operational experience, having served in various combat and non-combat roles within the Marine Corps or other branches of the U.S. military. Overall, MARSOC operators are highly experienced and skilled special operations forces who play a critical role in supporting national security objectives and conducting complex missions around the world. After their arrival, the team took the participants through a theory class on water survival, vessel boarding phases, and a detailed search demonstration at Bandari Maritime College. The participating countries include Kenya, Canada, Comoros, Djibouti, France, Georgia, Greece, Madagascar, Mauritius, Mozambique, Seychelles, Tanzania, the United Kingdom, and the United States. It is designed to promote national and regional security in the Western Indian Ocean, increase interoperability between the U.S., East African nations, and international partners, and improve combined maritime law enforcement capacity in the region, Kenya Defense Forces announced on Monday, March 6. Furthermore, the exercise is set to improve maritime domain awareness, enhance information sharing between maritime centers, as well as strengthen the safety and security in East Africa. In addition, the exercise is expected to improve adherence to the rule of law, counterproliferation, and maritime interdiction to disrupt illicit maritime activities. It will be conducted in the East African coastal regions and the West Indian Ocean. The 2-week exercise that began on March 5th will be conducted in Kenya, Djibouti, as well as Mauritius, and will involve shore-based and at-sea training drills. NAVAF aims for cooperative solutions to security challenges in Africa and its surrounding water. It works closely with its Europe, African, and South American partners to disrupt terrorist networks, deter illicit trafficking, and defeat piracy and maritime crime. On Tuesday, February 28th, the Kenya Navy Marine Commandos Basic Training Course was launched to be facilitated by the Royal Marines. The course was expected to train the first batch of Kenya Navy Marines commandos. Now I should answer the question, should Raila be worried? You see, the Kenyan government recognizes the right to peaceful assembly and protest as guaranteed by the Kenyan Constitution. However, demonstrations in Kenya are subject to certain regulations and restrictions, and organizers are required to obtain permits from the authorities prior to staging a demonstration. It is important for individuals planning to participate in demonstrations in Kenya to be aware of the risks involved and to take necessary precautions. This may include staying informed about the latest developments and potential security risks, avoiding areas where demonstrations are taking place if possible, and following instructions from law enforcement personnel if encountering them during a demonstration. Overall, demonstrations in Kenya can be a means for citizens to express their views and advocate for change, but it is important for participants to remain peaceful and respect the rights of others, as well as to exercise caution and be aware of the risks involved. Thank you for watching this interesting video. Let me know what you think about this story in the comments section below. If you learned something, like this video and subscribe so that you shall not miss videos like this in the future. Also watch these other videos. I promise you will love them. Remember, successful people look like you, and all you need in life, God has it, just ask Him for it and it shall be given to you. See you in the next video, subscribe.